Hi guys, welcome back. It's been a bit of a long time since we were on the last one. A hell of a long time actually. A lot's been going on, although not really on the gaming front. In the big games that we were planning last year, they all just kind of got kicked to the curb and was kind of one step forward, two steps back. However, we still kept our little gaming group going, the Black Powder and the Plague group, which we were planning on playing a Waterloo reenactment of some kind, the Ridge or something or other, on the, I think it was September last year, middle of September last year. However, obviously all that got scrapped, had other things on. Everybody kept in touch though, and now we have planned for a refight of Quatre Bras from this book, using this. On the 3rd, that's the Friday, and the 3rd is the Friday, the 5th, 3rd, 4th and 5th of September this year, importantly, I'll add, this year. So, we've not got long, that's our plan. It's kind of an invitational, it's not too big, just in case COVID rears its freaking head once again and cattles things. So that's the new plan. Quatre Bras. It's going to be 4 players aside with an additional substitute. So it's 4 players aside, 1 substitute to help move things and whatnot, and just in case there's a cancellation, in case something happens. So that's going to be 10 in total. It's going to be in a nice airy industrial unit with the big shutter doors open, so we're all going to be as safe as possible. Everybody's double jagged. We'll take lateral flow tests before we start. We're really desperate for this to actually come off this time. God, it's been ages since we've all got together, and yet we've still been chatting away quite the thing on our little group chat. So at the moment, I'm not sure. I know who's playing the French, but I'm not sure how they're all organised. But for the Allies, of which I am one, we have Angus, who's playing the Brits. Clive, who's taken on the Hanoverian command, and Richie, who's the Dutch, and me, who's the Brunswick. And the French, I don't know who's all taken those different commands in there. So, if I'm taking the Brunswick, then what we'll do, having a quick look at this little orbat here to find out what I actually need. So they've got here, man, this must have been done by the Perrys and whatnot when they were organising the battle. Now, I don't know if it's absolutely 100% historically accurate, or if that's just the figures they had in collection that were already painted, or whatever, it could be any number of things. But in this, anyway, so it's 2 standard Brunswick Line battalions, 2 standard lights, 1 large Brunswick Hussar regiment, 1 small Brunswick Ulan regiment. And when you turn the page, small Jaeger and 1 small avant-garde as well, up in the top corner up there. So I did have this other book as well, which I've looked in, and this says that there was also a Liebe battalion present, and horse artillery and foot artillery as well as these things called the Polizzi, which I just think are the cops, but I do like the 1 commando of Polizzi Husarian. Looks cool. I don't know if I'll have time to do them. Obviously we're on a deadline, with it being the 3rd of September, to have everything finished and painted. So here's what I actually have done already then, if I'm taking that command. So I'll pull it to one side, we'll have a quick look at what I've got done, and then we can have a think about what else needs to come. So they're the Ulans that I bought a wee while ago. They've been in action already round in Ken's shed, so they're ready to go. Just need to touch up the basin and things, but that basin came out not too bad with Ivan's little flop box thing. They're all individuals, just magnetised on, but look pretty nifty. So I've got 1 squadron of them and another one. Now I know it says in the thing, and pretty much all the historical accounts say that it was a large unit of Hussars that were present. We've got a large unit of Ulans here, but we can talk about that in a bit. The Liebe as well, which I got off of Ian last COVID. I've been painting them up while I've been thinking about what else to buy. So they're there. My little horse artillery as well, which are already here. And some little Perry Avant-Garde Jaegers too. So this is what I've got already. So I've ordered some bits and bobs for me and again to fill out the rest of the command. So the trick will be to get these things painted up and based. I've ordered what have I ordered? 2 line battalions, because I want the flags, as simple as that. 2 line battalions with the flags. He's sending the flags with them. A light battalion and a unit of hussars. So they have actually arrived, but they're annoyingly at the post office and I can't pick them up till tomorrow. But once they are here, I'll add them to this, and then hopefully I should be able to get the whole command organised before the 3rd of September, which is the Friday, which will be the deadline because we're all staying down in hotels, hopefully. So I have got a kind of a technique that I've been doing with them, which I'll talk about in some of the other videos, but it's, again, as we've spoke about a few times now, contrast is absolutely 100% totally and utterly my friend. And a Halford's grey spray with the black on is, it works a treat. I'll see if I can get these out of the way so it doesn't focus in on them, and I'll see what it looks like. Just quickly, if I can get it to work. Ugh. So yeah, I mean they're not absolutely brilliant, but en masse they're going to look fine. And I actually didn't, the drummer hasn't had his drum painted yet because I was waiting on my book to come with some colour plates and some other information. But that's how they're kind of going to pretty much all be pretty rough and ready. But the basing will lift them. I'll get some tufts on there and try and keep them bright and airy and looking cool. And then we'll see if we can get this done in the time we have. And then we'll see what happens on the road to Quatre Bras, and then hopefully some of the other players that are attending are going to be filming, and they'll be a lot better than my crap efforts. So hopefully we can actually find out. I'll do a little amateurish explanation of how the guys have performed or are performing on the day, and then hopefully others will be able to do a proper look at the big battle, and we'll see how we go. But I'm really looking forward to it. Let's keep our fingers crossed, our toes crossed and everything crossed that it actually manages to go ahead. It's been a long time coming and been a hell of a long time in the preparation. But wish us luck, and I'll get another wee vid up when I get my lovely parcel from me and Eagle. Thanks very much. See you later.